Hi guys, it's day 23 of my testimonies. In August 2016, I was driving home from church and I felt led to resign from Union Grove Church. I called Sylvia and she said God had told her I was going to resign. I didn't know what was next, but I resigned. 2 weeks later, an evangelistic ministry, Time to Revive, came to town. I didn't go to the first two services, and then some friends called and encouraged me to come. So I went, and the first day I was able to lead someone to the Lord. During worship and testimony time, I started crying, and I couldn't stop. So I went to the bathroom to wash my face. When I walked into the bathroom, I saw myself in the mirror, and I prophesied, I will take you to the nations. Sign up now. So I became a full-time, self-supporting missionary with the National Evangelistic Ministry, Time to Revive, based in Dallas, Texas. I traveled back and forth across the United States, participating in Revive Weeks in many different states. I learned how to share the gospel effectively with their method. I still use that method. God helped me so much to become good at evangelism. I had been involved for about 3 months when I went to a Dollar General. And when I asked the clerk if I could pray for her, she answered, "How do I get saved?" So I led her to the Lord. The amazing thing was that the next few months, every time I went to a Dollar General, the same thing happened. The clerk would ask me, "How do I get saved?" This was amazing. It made it so easy for me to believe that I could be an evangelist. It gave me a lot of confidence. Then at Christmas in 2016, I was at home watching a Hallmark movie with my wife, and it was near the end of the movie, the part where there's a lot of angst, and some people cry. I'm a crier, obviously. I started crying, and the Lord took me into a vision. People were dying and going to hell. It was shocking and terrifying. I saw men and women of all ages walking across this field. There were all types of businessmen and careers. There were women with strollers. There were people with suits and briefcases, carpenters, mechanics, bikers, prostitutes, teenagers. None of them had a care in the world. They were talking and laughing and not paying any attention. Then one by one they would fall into the pit of hell. As they fell, they would start screaming. Then I saw fire and smoke coming out of the pit. I heard demons cackling, and I heard the people screaming in fear. I saw smoke and fire coming out of the pit. I cried and I cried, and I told God, I will go anywhere. I will do anything. Just use me. I cried for salvation for the lost. I prayed for people to be saved. I begged God to use me to reach the lost. It was incredibly intense. For over a year, that vision came back to me week after week. I would start crying and praying for the lost. I relived that vision over and over every week for a year. It really motivated me to go share the gospel with the lost. So I want to encourage you that God loves you, that God has a plan for your life. I pray that you have a good day.